have a ton of energy. I get super excited. I haven't even introduced myself. What if you're new to the channel? My name is Kaaramary, my human stars. I call you guys my stars, and this tutorial is for beginners who want to have a finish that looks super professional. It looks complicated, but it's not. Making a smock top can be super easy, and I am going to show you exactly how I did it so you can have the same result. Oh, espérate, no. no, come yo. Also, we're almost, okay, my human stars, before we dive into the tutorial, I must say that please subscribe. We're almost reaching 10K. I can't believe it. I'm super happy, and it's all thanks to you guys who are watching this video, who are supporting the content that I make, and my goal is to reach 50K by the end of the year. So please make sure to subscribe, share the video, and let's get 50K by the end of September. That would be an amazing goal. Vamos a dar sazón a este tutorial. You got your measuring tape, and you're going to measure your circumference right here. So you want it to be 12 inches extra, just to give it space to then fit and not like be so tight that you can't even put it on, or that you can't breathe, because yeah. And then you're also going to measure the length that you want in your top. My top, I wanted 11 inches, so I added 1 inch for seam allowance. So you're going to take your men's shirt and you're going to cut the rectangle based on the measurements that you have. So it used to be a men's shirt, then I transformed it into an off-the-shoulder shirt, which I didn't make a tutorial. Anyway, and then after off the shoulder, I was like, okay, I'm not wearing this, so let me transform it into a smock top. So now it's in its second transformation, and from this transformation, I'm not going back. You have to buy elastic thread, and elastic thread you have to hand bob yourself. I bobbed it this way. Overall, it took me 10 minutes to bob it around. So once you have your fabric cut up and you need to figure out the stitch length and the tension, what I do is that I take a swatch, like a little piece, and I practice to figure out the stitch length and the tension of the machine. The tension that I'm using is 6. The stitch length is 4. That's the highest that it can go. Play around with your sewing machine and try to figure out the different adjustments that you have to make. This is what I had, and it worked out. Make sure to have a swatch and practice. And next, I did the swatch. After the swatch, and I figured out the tension and the stitch length, the next step is to hem your rectangle. You have to switch back out the elastic bobbin with regular thread. That means you're going to take your iron it down, and then top stitch on the wrong, so you're sewing on the wrong side of the rectangle. And once I have both sides ready to go, I switch back out my bobbin to the elastic thread. And this is the part that's the easiest. It's the most important and most crucial, and it's also the easiest, which looks so hard, but like, I was impressed. So I started doing a running stitch, but my first stitch, make sure to back stitch, and now keep sewing straight. You're gonna start seeing it shear right away. So the way that I'm holding my hand is that with my left hand, I am moving it this way. I am stretching the fabric so it's nice and straight. You want it to be straight. I noticed that it has better results if I hold the fabric this way. It shears better, and so I just continue straight. I continued this, holding it. The more I sewed and the further I got into the middle of the rectangle, the more sheer it was. So it was much tighter. You're gonna feel it in the tension of the fabric, but if you just take your time and you hold it this way, you're gonna have better results. It's gonna take 1 hour and 30 minutes. Take a chocolate break, get back at it with a cup of tea, and just sit there and take your time. And the way I'm measuring is a 0.5 distance. There's a 0.5 gap, and I base this on the foot here. I'm pointing right at it with the arrow. As you can see, there's about a distance of 0.5. You don't have to be exact. Now that I have added all the shear, I take my ends and I sew them together with a 0.5 seam allowance. So I'm gonna show you two ways of creating the smock top. Basically, you can add these straps to the smock top, or you can wear it with no straps at all. It's a preference. It's an option that I'm gonna show you. I want to be able to wear it both ways, because the straps, if I don't want to wear the straps, I can just tuck it in and then it'll have a strapless look. Or if I want to wear with the strap, I just like bring it back out and tie it, and then it has like this really cute finish that I like. And if it goes off like that, it looks even more así como bien like nice and attractive. I folded, ironed, sewed a straight stitch. Then I turned it inside out. I top stitch the ends closed like this. The next step to figure out where to place it, because you don't want it to end up like crooked, I wore it, took a clip, clipped it on. This way I could determine where I want it. And then on the end side, just move it like this, and it's the same step. You clip it into place. So now with the clip, you're not gonna get pointed. That's why it's really, don't use pins, make sure to use a clip. So now you're gonna take it off, and then you top stitch. And your smock top is ready to go. So you can do this tutorial in a day. Overall, it probably took like 4 hours. Okay, so I know that you guys can tell that before my hair was curly and now it's straight. That's because I recorded the day before I did the tutorial, and that day in the afternoon I went to the salon. FYI. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you want to see other transformations, other outfit styling tips, or pretty much anything that has to do with fashion, please write in the comments below. I'll make sure to make the video the content that you want, and I hope that it was super clear and to the point. If you have any questions or have any trouble while recreating this tutorial at home, just write in the comments or DM me on Instagram. Next time on the next transformation, my human stars.